there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, whatever it is. But we, like when stuff is really, really bad or something's really, really bad, we'll look at each other and we'll sing. We'll be like,
I'd rather have bad times with you.
And we'll just sing. That's like our
than good times with someone else.
we'll
Yep.
just-
So thanks, Luther Vandross, for that.
Yes.
That's our motto. The love is real, and I just feel like it could be real for so many more people if they weren't caught up in like some of the craziest stuff, guys. Like, trust me when I tell you, like, I mean, it could be like, he not 6'5 3/4, so I can't talk to him. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, are you serious? But somebody that if you had no legs would carry you on their back up a hill, but he not 6'5 3/4. Okay, girl. The rest could be history. I'm just saying. The rest could be history. Because they'll fade, right? Like, as we get older, we get shorter anyway, right? Like, things start to sag. Things start to spread. Yeah. Things start to shrivel. They're just things that's going to happen regardless, right? And so it's just like what's left at the end of all of that. So if it's about any of those things, then what do you have when it's gone? And it's the same thing about anything that's tangible. Money could be gone tomorrow. A house could be gone tomorrow. Like all of these things. So if that's what matters, it's like, well, what are you really left with?
And that's why I tell our daughters is, you'll never be homeless. You'll never be without food. Don't worry about that. I want to know the gentleman that you're bringing in, potential partner. If there's one pair of shoes and it's cold outside, is he going to give you the shoes and walk barefoot? That's the man I want you to marry. Mm-hmm. That's who I want to be your spouse. So that's really important. And so I try to show my daughters every day, like what a man's supposed to be. And I think Black fathers having daughters and being that role model of what their spouses, what they should be looking for in a mate is really, really important.
Yeah, and shout out to my daddy, because I tell him all the time, I'm like, Daddy, if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't even, be sitting here. But my mom, it's funny, when we were dating, my mom would tell me all the time, she's like, oh, he is just like your father. I'm like, no, he's not. He is nothing like my father. Now, I just look at him, I'd be like, Norman. My daddy's name is Norman. I'd be like, Norman, really? Because he's just like my dad. So, yeah. But he's setting an amazing example for our girls, for sure. And our son, of how to be, right? Mm-hmm. Like how you're gonna treat your wife, how you're gonna treat your family, like all the things. So, good job. So I get like the rep for being like dramatic, right? Like I'm the actress, I'm the one. And so everybody thinks that he's just quiet and calm. Our kids' friends think he's mean, like, cause he's just, he sits with what I call his bulldog face, right? He's a nut. He is, I laugh all the time, like stitches. I should have more abs, to be honest, the amount of times I laugh at him. But he's just a great person. Like, so what more can you want than that? Like, aside from all the other things, I think that who you are to your core is so important. And he's just amazing. That's why I keep renewing your lease.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Year after year.
Year after year, I get it.
I renew his lease. He said he should be on a 10-year lease right now, but you gotta keep him on their toes. Keep him on their toes. Mm-hmm. So what's this year? You're 18? Yeah.
Of marriage, yes.
I'll sign him up again. Yeah, I think one beautiful thing about our story, and it's something that I'm most grateful for, because we were kids, like we were literally children, is that through all of this time, we've been able to grow up together versus growing apart. And I think that's what, that's not something that's easy to do, because, we're not the same people that we were when we were 16, right? But being able to grow together, experiencing life together, new things together, new places, restaurants. I mean, you kind of name it. I think that's been the easiest way for us to kind of overcome stuff.
Just listening, growing together. I'd say that she sharpened out a lot of my rough edges. And I'm sure with her, I have done the same, some of her.
I think you've softened my
yes.
edges.
Right. Like, babe, no,
you don't have to. Don't jump out the car, babe. Don't.
Yeah, but I think for me, it was just being communication and learning how to communicate. And I can be mad, but how do I express that? And how do we, listen to each other and hear each other, not just talk over each other, but actually hear each other.
Yeah. And we don't just love each other, we like each other.
Yes.
Which I think is so important.
Yeah.
Like, we really do have a really great time together.
Yeah.
Like, and respect.
Yes.
I think that's also the other thing, because you know, you can love someone, but it's like respect. And so when that's kind of at the forefront, you watch the things you say, right? You watch your behaviors or things like that. So I think that the respect that we have for each other, and being intentional about that, is the other way to kind of help overcome.
And in like bad times, because life, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, whatever it is. But when stuff is really, really bad, or something's really, really bad, we'll look at each other and we'll sing. We'll be like,
I'd rather have bad times with you.
And we'll just sing. That's like our
good times with someone else.
We'll always say like this, I'd rather be in a cardboard box with you than to be anywhere else. And that's just like our motto since we've been kids, of how we kind of view it.
Literally.
Yeah.
So thanks, Luther Vandross, for that.
Yes.
That's our motto.
For me, the 3 green flags would be loyalty, honesty, and compassion.
Oh,
Compassion.
that's
She's
nice.
very, very compassionate.
My green flags are, 1, he don't play about me at all. He's such a leader. Like, he's such a leader. And listen, I'm a Virgo, okay? So the fact that I'm able to be like, oh, you got it, you know, that takes a lot, because you know, if you know, you know. But he's such a leader, and just selfless, like the selflessness of not just me and my dreams, our kids, like anybody that he loves, like the way that you just see the selflessness of it. Those are all like green flags. Yeah, for sure.
Laugh.
Yes.
You have to laugh.
Yes.
You have to like each other.
Yes. Be friends.
Yeah, be friends. This is my best friend.
Yes.
In the whole wide world, it's my best friend. No one, like, we won't even go to a new restaurant. Like say if she's traveling, she's filming, like she was filming in Canada.
I was in Canada.
And she's like, babe,
Couldn't do it.
you have to come so we can try this. I want to try this restaurant, but you have to be here.
I had to FaceTime him because I did go in the door and I was feeling guilty. So then I just did the FaceTime. I was like, you see it? Wouldn't you love it? We'll come back without you. But no, did I order? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
How could I?
Just, you have to like each other and laugh. So we do a lot of laughing.
Yes.
A lot of laughing.
Our thing is be intentional about joy.
Yes.
Because life will life.
Oh, 100%.
Life is gonna life. Things are gonna happen that you're not gonna have any control over.
Yeah.
So it's so imperative to be intentional about your joy. Enjoy each other.
Yes.
Like, life is short, and like half the things, when you really think about it, it's like, did that really even matter? Was it really that serious? Like, so I think that's
we really
that's most important.
laugh, be friends, be friends.
Yeah.
Be friends more
For
than
sure.
anything. Because no one wants to hurt their friend. You're not gonna hurt your friend. Like,
Yeah.
I'll never do anything to intentionally hurt her, and it makes you think before I do that. Hold on, I don't want to. No one wants to hurt their best friend. So
Yeah.
that's really important.
It's
to me.
important. Like is important.
Yes.
Like is very important. When you don't like somebody, they can't even breathe.
You're right.
You'd be like, why would you step on a carpet like that? Why did you? Why, when you swallow, why did your chin go down? Like, that's what happens when you don't like someone. So I think that there's so many other things. And yes, love is important, but you gotta like the person that you're with.
Like, you like them, so you want to travel with them. You want to go to the new restaurants with them. You
Yeah.
can't wait to get home so we can watch this show, whatever the show may be, with them, or
Yep.
whatever it is, or just tell the story about someone that, whatever your day, tell your day, what's going on. Like,
It's
'cause you
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. Life is short, guys. Enjoy the people, love on your people, because life is short. Have fun, for sure.
It got to be hard to face the world and don't have someone like this.
Yeah.
Besides. So like when the days are hard for me, I always think like, well, I get to come home.
Y'all, but listen.
I get to come home to.
But listen, he has this joke, right, where he calls me Ashley Rios, the actress.
Oh, yes.
Because, of course, when I'm working, you know, I'm dolled up, like the whole shebang. So he's like, oh, I get Ashley Rios, the actress today. So but I let him know, wig or no wig, lash or no lash, you going to like all of this.
Still love
as
this.
is.
As is. I think, you know, my definition of black love is, like from a man's point of view, is that I think we hear that, you know, you want to be the provider, but I think that provider, and in this day and age you hear provider, the only thing you hear is people hear that and think money. It's like, no, I provided with so much more than money. I provided with love, provided with shelter, provided with a safe space to feel vulnerable. When things are not well, I provided with, to know that I'll be there no matter if it's, like I'll tell her, if it's 80,000 people on the other end and it's just me and you, just know we'll be back to back no matter what. So just, black love to me is waking up every day and just loving and not having to do anything. We'll just lay in the bed and watch television, and that's us going out as that, you know? And I just appreciate and love her for.
For me, black love is imperative. You know, it's also, black love is sacrifice. Black love is him being here with me. You know, this is my world, right? Cameras and lights and all of that. And he supports from the background. So the fact that he's willing to step out of his comfort zone, to be uncomfortable, all of these things, and to share like this is love. And I think that it's so important. I love what Black Love does with highlighting and sharing these moments, because I think that there are so many falsehoods about it out there, and I think it's important for us to tell the truth, that this is real, that this really does exist, and that it's not about all the big things. Like, it really, really isn't. To know that you have someone that has your back, I'm sorry, no matter what, it's really nothing like it. And it's something that I truly do wish for everyone to be able to experience. And so I tell people, please don't get caught up in the six figures or the car or what is he, who is he? Who is he to his core? Because being able to do life with your person is absolutely, like, there are no words. There are no words. So if you got them, hold on to them, love on them, let them know it, and let the rest be history.